He dropped Luka Dončić without looking back. And he's coming in Los Angeles with a $90 million back contract. And now the question no one knows how to answer. Will this unexpected change turn the Lakers into favorite to the title? His decision took the locker room by surprise, and the impact can be much greater than you think. Why did he change Dallas for Hollywood? What does he know we don't know yet? It is until the end, because this here can change everything. And let's go to today's news. But first, just check it out if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Lakers. Activates the notification bell and select the option All. Done that, we will send everything last minute to leave the backstage Lakers. Lakers fans, we have a goal of likes to hit this 129 like video. In the last video, we hit the goal in less than an hour. Proof that it is Lakers fans root and leaves the like for us to hit this goal soon. LeBron James took everyone by surprise this week early in the morning, not the way many expected. After posting on social networks a mysterious preview with the phrase, "The decision of all decisions," scheduled for October 7th, the whole internet was crazy, imagining whether he would announce retirement, exchange, or something monumental. The reaction was instant. Lakers' final games started to go up in price as if it were the last show of a legend. But what arrived was not a goodbye ad. It was a drink ad. Yes, LeBron decided to revisit that historic moment of 2010 when he lived on Miami Heat, an event that redefined sports media and became a joke for many years later. Now, in his 23rd year in the NBA, he has provoked fans with a dramatic trailer, serious expressions, an ambiance that resembled a decisive career moment, and instigated speculation about his permanence in Lakers, retirement, or even team change. When the video was finally revealed, the chip fell. It was nothing related to basketball. It was another bold marketing movement. LeBron announced a collaboration with the brand of brandy Hennessy, stating that this decision was about taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP. The play celebrates not a new athletic phase, but its influence outside the courts. Winning in entertainment, winning in memories, winning in style. The reaction was immediate and divided. Many fans were wrong, frustrated by anticipating something deep and finding an advertising piece with promise of new chapter. Some have called trolling, expensive prank, or cleaning in LeBron marketing. There were those who said they almost spent real money waiting for a farewell speech. Others reacted with memes, acid comparisons, and criticism of the authenticity of the gesture. For marketing analysts, the movement caused debate. Was it genius for buzz, or was it a mistake of perception? Some believe that LeBron used strategic nostalgia to reinforce his brand, taking advantage of the media moment, rekindling attention to him and his projects. Others think using one of the most controversial career moments to provoke fan generations is too risky, evoking a narrative that has had moral consequences and criticism in the past. Meanwhile, behind the scenes of Lakers, the focus is still firm in sports performance. The franchise comes from a season with more than 50 wins and reinforced the cast to 2025-26. Players like Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, and Jake LaRavia were brought to strengthen the team on both sides of the court. The idea is to support the double LeBron, Dončić, and build depth for the Mata phases. In the midst of this hurricane, a new front of rumors was lit. The possible reunification of Luka Dončić with PJ Washington in Los Angeles. Mavericks player Washington would have in view of a contract of about 4 years and $90 million, something that could complicate, but also to open opportunities for Lakers to negotiate in the future. The logic is clear. Dončić yields better alongside someone who dominates pick and roll, who cuts well to the basket. Washington has had chemistry with him in Dallas, and bringing this type of player helps maximize what Luka does better. But to realize this transfer, the Lakers would have to be creative. Washington can sign renewal in Mavericks, which would make negotiation more complex. And Lakers is not in a position to assume great salaries without sacrifices or strategic exchanges of assets. Still, sources claim that the front office appreciates the idea and analyzes scenarios that involve expiring contracts, exchanges with defensive players, or packages that appeal Dallas. Meanwhile, Bronny James, LeBron's son, appeared prominently in the preseason friendlies with high minutes, but its performance drew attention, and not positive ma. In one of the games, he hit only 1 of 12 pitches, in another 2 of 6. Even achieving rebounds, assists, and physical presence, their throwing numbers stressed difficulties that were already being discussed. Former player Kwame Brown spared no public criticism. He accused Lakers of favoring Bronny by the surname, suggesting that the young man would be receiving opportunities that would not have been an ordinary athlete. The speech reverberated among fans, experts, and NBA's own environment, rekindling old discussions about privilege, meritocracy, and expectations for icon children. Bronny, in turn, kept a certain calm posture in the interviews. He said he believed he was throwing good balls. He forced nothing and has not had his legs firmly. He avoided going into a chatter or directly renamed criticism, showing that he may prefer to let the actions talk more than words. The pressure is gigantic. Being LeBron's son puts Bronny under a microscope that most young athletes don't know from far. Each error becomes headline, each hit becomes reputational capital, and each ministry is linked to the father's legacy. The challenge is to learn to position itself in the middle of this shadow and find your own identity. With all this happening around Lakers, a question hangs in the air. Where does the team go in the coming months? Will LeBron really hold the bar another season before deciding a future out of court or a more hybrid paper? Teaser has given evidence that he wants to keep relevance out of the sport, and perhaps this Hennessy announcement is just the tip of a higher project iceberg. If it continues, it will be essential that the LeBron-Dončić relationship acts as a partnership, not as a protagonism dispute. We have already seen together associated with conflicts when two stars try to share maximum responsibility. But LeBron's behind the scenes posture, his domain of brand and influence, still gives room so that he is not just supporting. From a strategic point of view, bringing PJ Washington would sound as a Luka-era consecration, showing that the Lakers are ready to build around him. This could reassure LeBron if you decide to stay, knowing you don't have to carry everything on your own. And at the same time, it signals to the market, look, the transition is happening, but let's not give up. Only the timing will be crucial. It is not enough to dream of players' reconnections. You need to execute them before renewal of contracts or market decisions close their doors. Lakers have salary limitations, future choices, and exchanges to consider. The time to act can define not only the season, but a decade of the team. You who are following, write "I trust LeBron" if you believe it will take the Lakers back to the top. And the pressure is not just on the Bronny. Luka Dončić, even with all the talent, can't wait long. He arrived in Los Angeles already making it clear that he wants to win now. No reconstruction, no waiting 2 or 3 years. He wants immediate impact, and made it clear to Pelinka and Redick, still on off-season. This kind of requirement changes everything, forces Lakers to move, leaving the comfort zone. The title window with LeBron is already narrow. With Luka arriving with this speech, the team can't make a mistake. It cannot bring medium pieces hoping that talent will solve. It needs names that fit, understand the game, and compose at the highest level. This is where PJ Washington gains strength. He knows the game shortcuts with Luka. They were once explosive, with pick-and-roll moves that dismantled defenses. It's not just affinity, it's efficiency. Having someone who understands the time of your pass, the space of your infiltration, and the right time to cut changes the dynamics of any attack. And if the board can close it, it will be more than a simple exchange. It will be a message for the whole league. The Lakers are alive, are alert, and will not waste the final stretch of LeBron's career or Luka's peak. It will be a now or never declared. Declare, "Come on, Lakers." If you think the team is ready for victory, and if you think all this has been intense, hold what's coming, because the backstage in Los Angeles are warming, and the next 48 hours promise to turn everything upside down. LeBron may have a general mistake with Hennessy's announcement, but inside the locker room, real decisions, those that will move the cast in the minutes and perhaps even in the future of the franchise, are being taken now. It has movement happening in silence, calls being made, scouts circulating, entrepreneurs pressing, and the board of the Lakers is about to release a bomb that can even move with the buyouts market even before December. And if you blink, you'll lose. Because here at La Lakers TV, we will bring everything. No winding, no makeup. And when this puzzle finally in IXR, when the name no one expected to appear appears out of nowhere in the crypto arena wearing purple and gold, you'll have heard it here first. Now, if you're ready to see where this soap opera ends, go to the pinned comments and the final screen and click on our exclusive playlist with all the latest news from the Lakers. Only there can you follow the complete sequence, with the most insane episodes, the leaks that insiders are still choking to release, and the moves that could put this team on the path to an 18th title. Right, the time is now, if you believe the Lakers' moment has arrived. And remember, if you leave now, you will only discover tomorrow what we are already revealing today. Are you going to miss it? Run to the playlist. And come on. This is going to explode. Click now.